Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for June 28th through July 10th. June 28th through July 2nd. We have a ridge here over the East Pacific and over the East Central U.S. And we have a trough here extending from Alaska into the Northwest. You're looking at GFS, and I'm going through the days here. And I'm going to July 2nd. We don't see much of a change. We have a west-southwest flow across the nation, and we look at the rest of the models, and they're in good agreement. During this period, we're expecting rainfall of moderate to heavy intensity for the Northeast early in the period, and significant rain is forecast for the northern Rockies to the Great Lakes. The Southeast will experience areas of locally heavy convection during this period. Now, under this upper ridge in the east, we're expecting hot and humid conditions with anomalies of 10 to 20 degrees from the Central Plains to the Northeast. July 1st to the 5th. Here we're at the 3rd. The flow doesn't change very much, and we still have our ridge here over the Eastern Pacific and over the East Central U.S. and our trough here. And I go to the end of the period. This will be the 5th. You can see we have a broad ridge here covering much of the area. So the flow doesn't really change, and the models here are in good agreement. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting above normal temperatures for much of the nation, and I'm forecasting anomalies to be about 4 to 8 degrees. This might be a little bit too low, maybe a little higher, but we'll see how that goes. But for right now, 4 to 8 degrees above normal are forecast, and below normal temperatures are forecast for the Northwest and the Northern Rockies, and the anomalies of 4 degrees below normal are forecast. For precipitation, I'm forecasting below normal precipitation here, and the probability of occurrence is 45 to 55%. We have below normal precipitation here and for this region, and the probability of occurrence is 35%, and we have above normal precipitation forecast here, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. Now we're going to look at the period for July 6th to the 10th. And I think, let me see, I was looking over the models here. We're going to have a broad ridge covering much of the nation with above normal heights. And most of the models are indicating this, except for the European ensembles, which keeps a trough here over the Northwest. Other than that, it remains the same. So for this forecast period, the temperature anomalies don't change very much, except for the expansion of above normal temperatures in the west, and I'll forecast anomalies of up to 8 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, forecasting below normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence is 45 to 55%. And I'm forecasting below normal precipitation for the Southern Plains, probability of occurrence 35%. And we have above normal precipitation forecast for this region here, and that probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. And just a quick note, tropical development is not expected across the Atlantic for at least 5 to 7 days from now, as there's a lot of vertical shear in the atmosphere, and also cooler than normal temperatures across the eastern Atlantic are present. So that's it for now. That's the long-range weather forecast discussion for June 28th through July 10th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.